Hello, greetings. Sorry, I have to make a complaint again about this here in Dubai. I have become fed up now of traveling with the taxis with the Pakistani taxi drivers, getting a lot of problems and lies and all, for the second last one, that we cannot travel with food and all this. How come they have this God, like the audacity to, when I even told him I'm an Emirati and I know the rules because I've lived here now for a long time, so that we're not allowed to eat or drink perhaps, but traveling with food in taxis, sometimes McDonald's, something is allowed. Anything with food is allowed. Traveling in taxis, and so last time this taxi driver touched me with his thumb only, and I felt like something was wrong. So I told him, please don't try not to touch the person when you're taking the money from them, their thumb or their hand or something. He just listened, and I didn't give him the time to. He didn't say anything, he was just looking at me. So here, you see, we cannot complain to the police. I feel sorry for them. And then in the end, they apologize or something like this. But this is going on, one taxi driver after another, right? And can't travel much, can't go out much. I'm totally exhausted, over exhaustion actually. I could die of, or just go in like coma or something. Although I've been reading Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji's YouTube posts and all this, AOL, Art of Living, which I haven't subscribed to on YouTube, but his Facebook page, I think, also has the same saying that you should go within yourself and you will find this beautiful place, this really great place inside something like this, right? So inside is like a lot of voices watching. Okay, they got me exhausted today because also had to change something here which was out of order, not working properly and leaking. So when I went into the bathroom, or the Tariq Masood watching feeling came very strongly. I was overexhausted, and right now, like feeling this bearded man and those things happening, psychic attacks, like, or schizophrenia. Of course, the symptoms are of schizophrenia, but like, who am I communicating? I'm always thinking I'm communicating with some high order people, a ruler or something. This is not normal, and it shouldn't be like this, but it is with me. So I have to speak about this. This is not normal, and I'm thinking this is normal now. So there's an attack on my body again, and very, very more when I want to sleep. Like, why would I feel bearded man and bad breath, like Pakistani men or someone's bad breath, hallucinations, and all this going on very strongly today. As I'm overexhausted, I feel I'm like I'm dead part of me. It's killing me here also. So it's very extremely uh, distressing, and no psychiatric medication works on me, and can't go to a psychiatrist every month, even once a month. I don't have those facilities or even my energy, like to go to a psychiatrist, or trying to find out if there could be some guardian trusted helper here. it's been like one thing after another whenever I go out. I'm looking very pale, very like I need to get some sun in the winter, but very, very scared even sometimes even to like don't have the nerve to call for grocery. My mind's so messed up that I feel something wrong is gonna happen here even. So there's a lot of negativity against what I'm, and I cannot keep patience and control myself. I wish I could. I'm trying to sleep, and there's a lot of psychic energy attack on me, on my mind, head, and feel like I'm going to get a headache. I'm going to get a headache now. As they've got me too overexhausted today again, and my engine might seize, like I might go in a coma, semi-coma, very, very exhausted, but have to get up and can't eat properly today, couldn't because of the work that had to go on, and now I'm exhausted, slightly hungry, can't make food or even have a bread and butter type thing. Let's see. When I talk about it, it is little better for me. But who's going to help? This is a personal life. They're going to say go to a psychiatrist, take medication, things like that. But I would stay away from psychiatric medication. Like, better to be okay, feeling like this than have those medicines. And so I don't feel like in this depression also, in overexhaustion to help myself and can't go to a psychiatrist. There's no way that I can travel in taxis, and my brothers are busy. Um, I don't know. So let's see if someone can. So even meditation, going inside is like when I'm trying to be still, I'm being still, or there's a vibration, there's this pain. They're molesting my body with the energy, psychic energy, or whatever it is that's coming from the brain, or I still don't get what these hallucinations are. And so they say medicine curbs it, helps it, but I just have very terrible side effects and can't feel drugged, and it's even worse. I feel in other ways also sick with this medication, throwing up, like I feel nauseous and sick, and many other things. I got edema, and God knows, like I can't take it. I just cannot stomach psychiatric medication. So the person, whoever was our enemy, has got me really badly. I could have been in jail, my brothers could have been in jail or in the hospital, tortured. Tariq Masood had said that my brothers are pigs. And then one brother had a panic attack here in Dubai. So, I've heard that in Lahore, they do this black magic thing. And I heard it from long time ago from this Shia religious person I consulted, who gave me prayers, and he was saying like, yeah, it's like some snakes are, it's going around inside and hurting your body. A lot of people, he said, he's come across in Lahore who have this problem. And so he gave me prayers from the Quran and all to pray, especially the Quran ayats. So I was doing that. It wasn't helping me, but it like someone else I was praying for, and a little bit their life would improve, and a nurse we had for my mother. So she also had a very terrible life. Like her husband wouldn't let her see her children and tortured her and all this. Kept her in this torture and away from her children. And even an infant, they snatched that infant away from her. So it, like the husband somehow, the boy, one boy agreed. I gave her this prayer, so a little bit it helped, and then it was not helping. But me, my wherever they want to keep my thought or whatever it is, a controlled mind, um, I the thought would negativity. If it's on something terrible, a bad thing, negative thing, it would stick, and I couldn't even it wouldn't budge. Like it's so tightly stuck on it, and I couldn't even go for a walk because in this I felt nailed, energy heavy, and like in a shock, So it my father would say go for a walk or go change your room or this. At that time, you can't even allow the change. Not it's better to be where I couldn't change even my anything from one room to another. Sometimes I would go to my mother's room when it was too much, when the principal's voices were coming, that they're raping her, and she's like, ah. And even now, like, ah, ma, and they're torturing me. I don't know how they can send principals a frail, very weak voice, sometimes like, oh, someone is screaming, oh, Ziad, or her son's name, and it really puts me in a, like, complete shock. Okay, so I was able to check on her sons, and I managed, it made me cry because I was online on Facebook live stream. So that gave me a little bit of strength, courage to check on her sons, the nerve to check on her sons if they are okay. So it's still coming like this. They're torturing me a lot in some ways I've said, and then what the pain person goes through, it's hard to explain. Okay, so I don't know why this is again started to, like in Karachi. Now she's not the principal's voice is Mrs. Munira Gulzar, St. Joseph's College, Karachi, ex-principal, headmistress of Hamdard later on. Well, her voices are coming, and now the pressure is on. Okay, as I'm holding the phone here, I can, but I don't want to let go of the phone, mobile that I'm talking, and I don't know what this is. So sometimes I feel change, a good change is coming. Sometimes I feel nothing ever will come good in my life, at least. They've really had me crippled, overexhausted, and tortured psychically. The energy hurts me when I'm trying to sleep now. It's high time. So see, a little bit I'm getting this, that I can get up and perhaps have bread and butter toast, and I am like hungry slightly. I haven't had much, just a soup today. I really feel like dying. I don't want to kill myself, so I don't want anyone to be worried about me. But this is something what telepathy, what communication, that I feel this is normal and it's going on. There's a psychic attack, there's beard and face of a man that I feel. I don't see, but sometimes in my vision I see Tariq Masood lolling his tongue sometimes. Again, that thing has come back, moving his tongue and all this, right? And there's some kind of I gathered he's Punjabi, Tariq Masood, who came on my principal's page, which I've made on Facebook when I was live streamed there. Started to say I'm a prostitute later on and all this. I don't know what this is. So I don't think any Pakistani should have that boldness here too. Or I don't know what it is. And like I said, an Indian had called me 10 o'clock when I had come from the parlor, so I'm really, really scared. 10 o'clock telling me, asking me like this. It was strange. Like, are you at home, ma'am? Or so I was like, who is this? What? I've never called for delivery or anything. Not even anyone, laundryman or anyone. And who is this Namshi from? So I'm from Namshi, but this is not the way you ask someone at calling them at 10:30 in the night and saying, are you at home? So the moment I put my picture on the Facebook, after that, a little while, like late in the night, I got a call. I'm sure it was after 10 or after 10, but like it could be 11, I'm not sure. I can't remember properly, but I think it was after 10. So I had not called for any delivery grocery. So, can't even complain, because last time a Pakistani Pathan called me and said that Imran had given him his number. I went to the police station to complain, but they told me now you can complain about this online, and they didn't take it seriously. I couldn't complain online. I tried to put that send button. I went on the police thing online, but it didn't go. It didn't work. So I don't know. Pakistani taxi drivers then apologizing, but the disturbance, they've disturbed and distressed me after shopping or buying my things, grocery shopping and all this once a month for, so this is not me in my breath. Okay, I'm feeling, okay, it's really disgusting, but I've taken it for so many years now. Sometimes someone else burping, or just it's terrible, and I can feel these things. But this can't be the principal. How can she turn into a man all of a sudden? That I'm feeling under my skin while I want to sleep, and it shouldn't be like this. If I have the power to control this, then. But so I'm being provoked. Like I want to get angry now. I really have had it. I have the right, I think, to get angry, but it wouldn't be good for me. Yes, so I don't even have the energy to take this psychic. So I'm trying to be still, and the mantra also draining. They're not having that effect that they should have, that they were having a little bit before. So it's getting worse. I might cease anytime. Cease to get up or it's getting worse, and age is also on me. So I don't. So just for the record, myself, I don't want to go to the psychiatrist here, and oh, so it's coming on strongly. It's going to give me a headache. It's really, really stressful and distressing. Okay, I'm going to take a break, but I have forced. I mean, I can't control some things. I don't even have the energy to grieve or cry, even for myself. It's really strange, very torturous. I don't mean to trouble anyone or say that, or have misery as misery loves company. But what can I do? This is the only way out for me. So it gives me a little bit of that in the medicine. I don't even get a little bit of that. I tried it, not even a little bit of that pause and that natural some after some while this energy will it's trying to get me. It's a psychic rape. Sorry I have to say this. It's like a psychic rape. It's a violation of my privacy. And it's more than schizophrenia. It's like distance mind control. So I've done my research in Karachi online about distance mind control. The symptoms are there. 24 hours, even in the sleep, you get negative. I was getting attacked, and you get up with a headache or negative thoughts. In Karachi, I was being attacked every now and then. This currential, very painful energy, unbearable. And the one, some helper again, my father brought, said that this is due to gas. It's a severe gastric problem you have, and this is why in your sleep. But then when I wake up, why am I not having the same kind of vibrational pain, which is unbearable on the side or sides or somewhere, like unbearable pain. That kind of pain waking up, I wasn't having, but while sleeping, currential pain, like currents sent through me. So it can't be gastric pain. Okay, I need to rest. And another person, tears like water dripping through all over my feet. So it started with this also. So another person, my father's friend, Sayyid from Kazmi, Imam Kazim, told me that this is due to anemia. You have, you lack blood. What do you say? How do you say it? So you have anemia. That's why you're feeling like water or tears. They're not tears, they're like water over the skin. God knows, it's really strange. And I feel like I'm communicating. Sometimes positive things are coming from the Sheikh, even. So I really apologize. I don't mean to complain against. Emirates has given for their own citizens. They've been great. So I don't know what this is. When things will. I've tried my best. Meditation, going in. No, there's the depression and sick feeling, right? And what else? Sinking, fear, everything just exaggerated. Sitting here, panic struck. So no, nothing in meditation is helping me, or even being still, like Muji ji said, marinate in this pure awareness. Can't even do that at these kind of moments, and most of the times. Okay, I've tried my best. Okay, thank you very much. I'll continue later.